Can we have the question from the other side?
السلام عليكم. جزاك الله
وعليكم
خيرا
السلام
كثيرا
ورحمة الله
كثيرا. You Dr. Zakir Naik and our scholars for the efforts. May Allah accept it. My name is Abdul Fattah and I'm environmental engineer and working as a business and market developer. So my question is, considering that Islamic teachings have emphasized principles of sustainability and social responsibility for over 14 centuries, why do we primarily adopt the United...
Brother, can you speak a bit loudly and
Okay.
slowly? You're looking into the thing and you're mumbling. I cannot understand.
Okay,
and,
sure.
and one more thing, the monitor speaker that should hear. So can you speak slowly and loudly, please?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, the question. Go to the question directly.
Okay, considering that Islamic teachings have emphasized the principles of sustainability and social responsibility for over 14 centuries, why do we primarily adopt the United Nations framework for sustainable development goals instead of fully integrating or highlighting the rich of Islamic tradition that aligns with these goals with our own pure Islamic framework?
If I understood your question correctly, you're asking that if Allah has already ordained 1400 years ago in the Quran and Hadith, why are we following the goals of United Nations? That's what you're asking.
The framework of them. We have our own framework.
Uh.
Why we are not creating our own Islamic framework of these goals and following it?
The brother is saying, why are we not creating our own framework? That's what we are doing all these years. What we are giving the talk is for the non-Muslims to understand. This session is for the Muslim to understand that Allah has already given these goals, much more than 17. If you hear my talk, there are more than 17 goals. Many are missing here.
Yes.
But the 17, what they are mentioning, we are already doing it. So this theme of the conference is to tell you that what the United Nations is talking about is already mentioned.
Exactly.
The most important goal is ibadah.
Exactly.
That is missing. But the organizers told stick to the 17, so we are sticking. I'm not the organizer. So you should ask me, which are the goals? Are there much more?
Yes.
Much more. The pillars of Islam are far superior than all these goals. Some are covered. Number one is Tawheed. Number one. It will not make your life good here, it will make your life good in the year after. For Muslims, the UNO is planning how to make the world a better place. We are planning how to make hereafter better. Because the Prophet said, this world, you are a traveler. We are following the guidelines of the organizers, correct? The organizers wanted Islamic sustainable development goals, we are doing it. It's not wrong. It's not wrong, but it's not ultimate. For me, ultimate is Quran. For me, ultimate is Quran. Number one, Allah says in Surah Dariyat chapter 51 verse 56, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I've created the men and the jinn not but to worship me. If you hear my talk, purpose of our lives, it's another talk. What is the purpose of our lives? So that talk will give you a gist. So these are sustainable development goals, which is not wrong. It's correct, but doesn't encompass all. It's correct. I'm not saying it is wrong. So if it is correct, I'm following Allah's commandments. Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 64. Ta'alaw ila kalimatin sawa'im bayna baynakum. Come to common terms as been assigned you. Which is the first. Now, I'm not saying what the organizer did is wrong. Correct. Because Allah says that if you want to invite the non-Muslims, come to common terms. Very good. What they're doing is not wrong. Correct? But this is not complete. Allah says, Ta'alaw ila kalimatin sawa'im baynana baynakum. Come to common terms as been assigned you. Which is the first term? Allah na'budu illallah. That we worship none but Allah, which is not there only in the 17 goals. It's not there in the 17 goals. If I was the 18th speaker, I would have spoken that. So it's not wrong what they're doing. But if you want to have a holistic approach, of course, the akhirah, because their goal of UNO was to make this world a better place to live in 15 years. The goal of a Muslim is to enter Jannah. And you cannot compare Jannah to this world. It is billion or trillion times better. So our goal is superior. But for the non-Muslims, we are trying to get them closer. So this theme is mainly kept to show to the world that what you are discussing now, our beloved Prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, has already mentioned 14 years ago. Hope that answers the question.
Jazakallah khairan.